Hey you guys, so today or tonight I'm gonna be talking about a couple things. I'm not gonna be using my phone to record it this time because of the whole storage problem that I'm having. Basically, whenever I'm recording videos from my phone, I have like a 6 minute time frame, and then anytime after that my phone can basically just cut off and say, hey, fuck you, you need more space. And I there's legitimately nothing I can do to fix that right now. Considering the fact that I don't have really any money, right? So uh I'm just gonna be using this microphone that I have, and I'm gonna just talk about what I've been up to the past week. I think it's been a couple days, at least to my understanding. I haven't checked it yet. I'm not gonna check it, but it's been a couple days since my last video, and I just kind of wanted to give a small update as to what I've been doing and what I'm gonna be doing, between art logs and stuff like that. So for the past couple days, I've been mainly just keeping track on the calendar of my goal for this month to have a minimum of 2 hours a day just spent studying, strictly studying, and be it anatomy or designs or gesture drawing studies or something like that. Anything, it just drawing in general, but mainly studying, right? And I don't know when I can, but I tried recording my some of my sketches through just holding my phone above my sketchbook, and it was really hard to do that because I'd have to somehow know that the phone was still recording with the phone facing downwards, if you get what I'm saying. Of course I could record it from the other way, but while I'm recording I can't switch the screen, the cameras from selfie to photo, you know what I mean? From the front camera to the back camera, basically. So that was pretty hard. And then my arms started getting tired just holding this phone above each page while I'm trying to explain everything. So I might have that in a separate video. I mean, whenever I'm able to get a stand for my phone, where I can actually properly record and go through my sketchbooks, I'll probably do that. As of right now, though, I'm just gonna be posting that kind of stuff to Instagram. I don't know what else I can really do. But yeah, basically every day I've been doing a minimum of 2 hours of studying. For the most part, though, I tend to study about 4 to 5, maybe 6 hours a day. So that's leaning towards a part-time job, honestly. And I think a part-time is what, 20-ish hours a day. I might sound dumb after looking back on that, but yeah. So I've been basically doing what I can to study whenever I basically can, within reason, right? I don't want to be super burnt out, but obviously there's a reason. Even though there's that risk of being burnt out, that doesn't mean that I shouldn't try to study when I don't, when I've been studying for a couple hours and stuff like that. It's really important to take breaks too, which I'm really working on, just trying to find a way or a method or a schedule that works for me. So far it's just been working out really well to just study a minimum of 2 hours a day, because that just kind of just gets the ball rolling. And just having those things marked on the calendar, I seriously don't want to have any empty slots on the calendar where I can actually see that I didn't study that day. Oops, sorry, that was probably loud. But yeah, I finished my first sketchbook full of gesture studies and stuff like that. I plan to do another one once I get the money to buy a new sketchbook. And I just wanted to take another second too to thank a lot of you guys that sent me messages and informing me about FCD school, kind of, and telling me, that there's a lot of resources online. My main reason for wanting to go to FCD school in the first place is not only through what I can learn there, but the opportunity that comes from going there, and basically the kinds of relationships I can form with people, and just getting to go to a different area that's culturally different and outside of Chicago. For a lot of you guys that might not know, Chicago is a very some parts are more dangerous than others, and I just happen to live in one of those dangerous areas, and a lot of the time that I've spent here has been filled with a lot of unfortunate situations that I've had to be in, a lot of things that I've had to deal with, a lot of responsibility. So a lot of those things easily take a lot out of me like each day. Even if they're not even happening at that time, it just takes a lot of, it's really stressful, and it's really hard to be in that perfect, not necessarily a perfect mood, but in a situation or like a state of mind where you can actually sit down and study without having to worry about X, Y, and Z happening, and the possibility of, A, B, and C happening, and having to take the responsibility for who did this and who did that. Being able to take a step away from where I live and just experience somewhere different, while also being able to dedicate all my time and energy towards studying, is just something that I've dreamed of, really. And of course, like I'm able to go to a college around here, or just move to another state or something like that. But I've had my eyes on this specific school for so long, and I don't know. I mean, I still don't know if I'm going to be able to go there because, student loans and another country, like, I don't know how that's exactly going to work, right? That's the one part that's kind of confusing to me, but everything else outside of that, I've pretty much budgeted down. And, well, I hope I'm still recording because I don't know if this thing, okay. Yeah, so I've pretty much budgeted down everything else. And, what else was I going to say? Shit. It really sucks just not wanting to edit videos sometimes, but I just hate when people cut, in the middle of a sentence every single fucking time. It gets super irritating. I just like to be able to talk, and for that just to be it, and not have to, hear like I was gonna cut, this is cut, and then blah 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 cut. But yeah, so what I was basically gonna say after that is, I'm aware of all of these resources out there, and I do hope that some of you guys continue to send me resources, like, because it's not like me going to school completely negates those resources. You know what I mean? They're always gonna be there, and I'm always studying from them even now. And the more resources that I have at hand, the better, and the better prepared I am for going to school. And heck, by the time I go, like, I could be in a way better position than I am now, and that's why I study every day, just a couple hours minimum, just to be able to build those habits of being able to study when I don't feel like it, being able to study when I'm super stressed out, being able to study when, I'm in a really bad mood, just being able to study and be disciplined, I've already stated, like, my main reasons for wanting to go to school there, but that's kind of like a little bit extra. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys reaching out to me and giving me a lot of those resources, and I don't really know how else to explain it. Like, I really get super excited whenever I discover a new channel or a new person that makes videos, or a new, kind of thing to look into is concerning art and stuff like that, like architecture or anything like that. Lately I've been spending a lot of time watching a lot of architecture students, and I just really like watching those videos that are like, oh, life in the or a day in the student life studying X, Y, or Z. I really like being able to see different perspectives of different majors and stuff like that, and different career choices. And it really sometimes, and I love watching art vlogs too. I don't know if I'm gonna make them specifically on my channel, but someday, when my quality of editing is a little bit better, I'll be able to do that. And I should have stated this at the beginning of the video, but in the background, and I'm sorry if my voice sounds weird too, because I've basically been talking for like 18 minutes straight, and I decided to scrap the videos that I recorded with my phone because there's a lot of there's just a lot of things that I left out that I meant to say, and I didn't want to go through the video editing everything, and it's just so annoying. So I decided to use this one, and that way I can have my air conditioner on and not be burning up the whole time. And yeah, so what was I gonna shit, I lost my train of thought again, man. Oh yeah, so basically in the background what you're seeing what you have been seeing most likely is me resketching or redrawing my old art, my old designs, kind of just bumping them up. And it was really interesting. It's a really good exercise, honestly, because you start to realize how far you've come design wise. You start to realize how far you've come detail and like, thought process wise, and just it was crazy, because what that did was it set like a limit to what I could do, but it was up to me to find out how to break those limits and kind of stick to the same design in a way. So that was kind of interesting. They're not exactly the best sketches in the world, right? But like I said, doing what I can with what I have. All right, so I'm not gonna go shitting on my own art or anything like that. But yeah, yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. There isn't really much else. It's like 12:57 now. Goodbye sleep schedule. My shit's so fucked up. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good one. Stay safe and drive responsibly. Like what? All right. Anyways, yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Tyrell's out. Peace.